Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with week number 3. Can you believe this is week number 3? Oh my goodness, we have 2 more weeks. And then what I'm going to do after that, I don't know. Anyway, you can tell I'm very excited. Still not feeling too well. My asthma's acting up, and the change of the season, and we have Hurricane Flo coming through, and she's not really doing nothing here in Charlotte, North Carolina. But my heart goes out to those who was affected by Hurricane Flo. Yesterday when I looked, there was like 4 or 5 people that lost their life. So my prayers go out to their families. But yeah, if I didn't say this is hosted by Mandy's Place here on the YT, and it's like 20-something of us ladies. So everybody's information will be linked down in the description bar below. Go over, show them some love. And, just hop along. It's Saturday and it's a really nasty day outside. So that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, let me share the products that I use on this project. I'm like so excited about this project. But anyway, let me get into it before I can't even breathe like that. So the first thing I used was some sequins. I used the bat and the spooky. I didn't use that. I used some of these acrylic gems. I use this glitter paper. I use this shred. Trying to put everything back nice and neatly. I use this Halloween, Recollections Halloween. I use the spider. I think you've seen this in my last video. And I use this spider web. Yeah. And then I use some bling. You can never use too much bling. I use this dolly die. I use this topper die from Elena Crafts. I made me a pretty sequin mix. And you can see all the little bits and pieces in it. And that's all. And then what else did I use in this one? I also used some eyelash trim and those bats. But if I didn't show you things that I used, then I will show you once we get started, because I'm going to do a tutorial for you guys. Are you excited? Because I know I am. This is the collection that I'm using for the whole series. It's the Boo collection. This is from 2016, and this pad wasn't full anyway, but I'm still killing it, and I still have one in my stash. So I feel so excited to use this pad. So I'm just using what I got. So let me show you. Ooh, I'm so excited. Oh, this embellishment pouch pack. You know how like nowadays you get stuff, and I'm gonna go through everything, and it's just so this paper is 4.5 by 12, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different embellishments that you can use on a project. Like you can sit this somewhere next to your desk and use whatever you want, because all of them opens from the bottom. Every last thing opens from the bottom. And this is backed. It's backed in the back. It's backed under here. I did use that Dear Lizzie bow die. Let me show you guys really quick. And I did use this Tiny Treasures Taper Scatter. This one is almost done, and I didn't even start Halloween project, so I'm gonna have to go get some more. I used some eyelash trim. So starting from the top, this is the sequin mix that I made. Then these are the die cuts, and this is the topper, the dolly, and the spider web. Then I have the bats from the Taper Scatter. Then I have bones. Then I have the spiders. Then I have the clothespins. I have some eyelash trim, and then I have some shred. So when my partner gets this, they can use this on different projects. Like, oh yeah, but I thought this was a cute way to package them up. And then like, this is not permanent, so this comes off, and all the bags stay on. So they can actually empty it and refill it with like embellishments and stuff. This would be cute if you do like embellishments So like saying if you do rosettes or something, I would do like, I would cut them out, make them flat, and then the top one will be some rosettes that I did, and then, you know, so they can make some, and then I made some. So I thought this was really, really cute, the way this came out. So I'm going to show you guys so you're going to need 2 pieces of paper that is 4.5 by 12. You're going to need like a thin chipboard, like lightweight chipboard like this. Ooh. Things are just falling. If you want to make this project, you can make this any size you want. Anyway, I'm just doing it for what I did. So, I didn't show you these clips that I made too. I attached a bow, put the back, because I thought this was cute because the back paper, and it's just a clothespin. So I made 2 of those, what you're seeing on the other one. You're going to need some type of trim or something to hang from the bow if you would like. I'm using these 4x9 bags. And these got the bones in it, the spiders, the shred, what is that? Sequin mix. We have the eyelash trim, the bats, the paper clips, the clothespins, and then we have the dot cuts. And let's get started. And then this is the front of it. I already adhered the front, and then we're going to adhere the back together. And then these are the die cuts. And then what you're going to need is some adhesive. So what I'm going to be using is my sequin tape, which is score tape, and my ATG gun. So the first thing we're going to do, how I did it was I just, we're going to put this because it's going to be last when we adhere that. The first thing I just, you know, figure out how I wanted to lay these. So, okay. So the first thing I did was lay the shred, right? So what you see, my paper has a pattern here in lines. So that's why I cut the lines in. So I can actually, you know, be on this. It already had tape on here because I did try to assemble it before. And I was like, dang, I want to do a tutorial. So I took it off really quickly. So the next thing is we're going to... So the thing you're going to do, so this is the first bag, right? So the seal is in the back. So when the seal is in the back of the bag, this is what you're going to do. You're going to take your score tape and put it on the top of the bag. And then what I do, I just measure it to see how I want it to look when it's flat. And then this is how I want it, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm like, this paper is really helping me because it's lines, and I can line up really, really good. So one thing I do, lay it to where I want it to be, and then I'll measure, make sure it's even with the bag, the previous bag, and you just lay it down, press out the air, and then you just keep on layering it as you go. And then I'm going to show you. You're probably saying, so what happens when the bag hangs over? I'm going to show you that. Right? To make this speed up a little faster, what I'm going to do is put this tape on the back of each of the bags. You can use whatever adhesive you want. I can't do it on each bag because then I'm going to have to... So we're going to do it like this. Because each bag is going... It's not going to be full bag. So this is the next one. And then the next one, you'll lay it. It depends on how you want it's just your preference on how you want everything to lay down. And then the next one is the spiders. So you gauge it. There's the back. You let them lay down. And each of these have 10 in it. This one has 6, and then the bones have 20 in it, so it's plenty for the person to use on projects. Halloween is one of my favorites to craft. I love Halloween. I don't really celebrate the holiday like that, but I like the colors, the red, goodness gracious, you're thinking about Christmas, girl. I like the orange, black, and white, and then I don't really like the greens and the purples. I know it's crazy because purple is my favorite color, but I just don't like it. So when you get up to like this point, then you just start, you hold it up and you measure it and you make sure it's even on both sides, and then that's when you stick it. And then you make it like this, right? And then the next thing is the bones. So you do it the same way, right? Measure it, make sure this is how you want it, and that's how I want it. So what I'm going to do is, you see this bag has some overhang, right? So I do this with my fingernail right here, right? And then that's what tell me, that right there would tell me where to put my score tape right here. You put that across. Sometimes you just don't have the size bags you need for a project, so you got to use what you got to do what you want. So, and then if my calculations is correct, it will line up at the top of this right here. Boom. And I just love the way it's coming out, right? So the next thing you're going to do, you're going to take your scissor and you're going to just cut off the little excess right here. And you're probably saying, well, wouldn't it come out? No, it's not going to come out. Trust me. Unless you like flip it all the way upside down and stuff. So the next thing was the bats. So you do the same thing. You measure it. The bats will sit up here. And you'll do the same exact thing. So at this point, all the bags is going to come up to here. So now, one thing you have to do, hopefully I'm in frame. I'm sorry if I wasn't in frame. Is just put the score tape at the top. Pull this off. Right? And then you're going to line the bats up. Make sure they're flat at the bottom. And you're just going to line it up. Make sure it's lined up with the previous bags. And then you adhere. Right? And then you take it. Cut this excess off. And you just keep on repeating until you get to your last one. And I will show you what you do with the last one. And then the next one is these die cuts. So what I did, I just, like I said, like the previous, just take this, it's your score tape or your red line tape, whatever tape you want to use. You run it across. Take it off, the backing off of this. And then you just do it the same way. And you just make sure it's lined up, it's not crooked. And then you just adhere it. Take the back off. Right? So this is the second to last one. And it's coming out so pretty. So the next one is this shaker mix. I just want to make sure all my shakers, well, it doesn't matter if I lose that. And then what I'm going to do is bring this one down here. And then, like I said, adhere. I'm going to put tape here on this side. And I'm going to put tape here on the backhand side. So that's the front. Right? And then we're going to do it to the back right here. Like I said, you could do this whatever size is your bag. You just make it like a 1/4 of an inch on each side, and do it the way you like. I'm just doing it the way it was convenient for me. And then what I'll do, I'll just line the sequins up. Make sure it's lined on both sides and that. And if that's the way, I think I had it just up a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Right here, I guess. And then it's all, because like, I just want to make sure my bow. So if I do it like this, it'd be okay. The other one was up more. It's okay. It's up to your personal preference. So what you're going to do, you're going to flip this one on this side. You're going to take off the backing on this one. And you're going to fold this one down. Put this here. And then whatever's not stuck down, you just cut it off. Okay. Oh, let's cut on one side of it. Okay. So then, at this point, your little embellishments or whatever you want to call this is done. It won't come out because we flipped the top one. And then to secure it securely, we're going to take this back one and run some tape, ATG, especially at the top. So we're going to do a double line. That, and run it on there. So, and the only thing you have to do is make sure it's flip this on this side, and then you just have to line it from corner to corner, side to side, corner, and then boom, voila! You got a seamless back. You couldn't tell that it was flipped over, and boom. And the only thing you have to do is put this like this and make sure it's adhered really well, right? And then boom. Then you just hook on your little bit of eyelash trim. I just did it like this, and then like that in the middle. Then you take this, right, and it will hang down. Then you just could trim it to your liking. I think it's a little too long. I'm just going to trim it a little bit, and then voila, there goes your little embellishment kit, if you want to call it an embellishment kit, or just, I don't know, goodies. Sometimes you want to send stuff, but this is a fun way to send it. And this is what my project for week number 3 is. Guys, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like this collaboration videos, comment on each and every video, because like last time, I will be giving a giveaway away. Excuse me, guys. Whew. Whew. But anyway, so I will be doing my partner in another giveaway this time. But I'm going to be doing my own Halloween series in the month of October. So follow along with me, and then you can win one of those weeks too. So like I said, guys, this is what it is. I love the way these came out. So freaking cute. Just makes me want to make more. With just stuff that you have in your stash. You can make this for any holiday. Christmas, Valentine's Day. Just cause shabby chic. And I just loved it. And the inspiration was from Scrapbook Nut 2002. She did something similar to this. She did like a bling one, but it was smaller with a topper. And that's where I got my inspiration from. And I just took it and ran with it. And this is what I came up with it. So thank you, Maria, for inspiring me, because you know we do inspire each other, and this is what mine came out. You know, we inspire each other, things come out differently, and I love the way it came out. So guys, with that being said, I love you for free, and there's nothing you can do about it. Until next time, bye.